on the other half. What men really want after lovemaking.
I really want to go to the kitchen and scramble me some eggs.
And supermodel Cindy Margolis's battle to have a baby.
It's not only, physically hard, it's emotionally hard.
Plus, secrets of a womanizer's playbook.
You don't seem ashamed, and you should be.
Right now on the other half.
Welcome.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the other half. Now, first of all, in case you missed it, yesterday, Dorian had to eliminate. You're a man. You're a man of great wealth in terms of what's going on this week. He's got started out having 5 bachelorettes playing our little game show, The Other Single Guy. And he had to eliminate some.
You know what? I was so shocked at how difficult. I mean, I knew it was going to be hard, but when I had to do it, I just it just froze. I was like, it's really, really tough.
We actually have a clip.
Shouldn't I say the title of the show?
You are phenomenal. You are phenomenal. But there was an ex-girlfriend of mine that crushed me, and she looks exactly like you. She stomped on me. I know, and they don't give you enough time to know you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, Joyce, now.
Hey, you just took away. Any hope of coolness. I was just like Mr. Goofy.
I thought it was the worst, most frivolous excuse for dumping a woman.
No, but it was true.
Does anybody agree?
You know when you feel bad for someone? Like, I didn't want to be there. I felt bad. You get all embarrassed.
Yeah. I really resent you now, to tell the truth. But later in the show, we're going to show the girls competing in a home cooking challenge. So that should be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm very excited because it's a very clever way we're eliminating, if you will, the next person. It's very clever.
Can I try the title of that segment again?
Please.
I want the reverberation.
You like that?
I have. Yesterday we had. Here we go. The Other Single Guy game.
I wish I had that voice like a nightclub.
You know what I love?
Baby.
It reminds me of the guy used to do the Love Boat. I mean, anyway.
All right, here we go. Here's our first little thing today, and that is that men and women nowadays seem to be pretty much on the same page when it comes to the act of making love. But when it comes to what to do after the deed is done, that's where the battle of the sexes seems to begin.
Actually, you're exactly right, Danny. Actually, Cosmo did a little survey.
The Bible.
That's right. And I'm going to say, guys, what they said that guys really want to do, and then we'll go our
This is the voice of authority.
The voice of authority. Here's what guys really want to do. Lay there silently and relax.
Yep.
Okay? Eat something.
Yep.
Okay? Have some space. I mean, come on, you just spent some time like pretzels. And then it says, watch TV or listen to the radio.
I'm good with that.
What do you gentlemen, Dorian?
I personally like to just sit there and cuddle and hold, and I know it sounds so silly, but I mean, no, I do. I swear.
Okay.
Because it gets all hot and sweaty, and she's all pumping and hot, and you just want to like grow in there.
All right. Let me tell you.
Whatever. You know what? Get a camera, put it in my room, and we'll talk. Seriously.
Okay. Let me tell you what I'd like to do, and I'm gonna keep it real. Okay.
Okay.
Let me tell you what I really want to do. I know you gotta lay whatever, but let me tell you. I really want to go to the kitchen and scramble me some eggs. That's what I really want to do.
Oh, man,
Make a little egg sandwich.
Have you
I
ever?
get so hungry, and you're gonna make a little egg sandwich.
Have you ever in your life done this?
Well, yes, but not.
Have you had a long relationship
No,
with
wait
that
a minute.
woman?
Can you imagine him coming back with egg breath?
Hold on a second. Not right off the bat. Hold on a second. Not right off the bat. It's once you're comfortable in the relationship.
Yeah.
You go, you scramble some eggs, you make a little egg sandwich, come back, and your tummy's all full. Okay, honey, what do you want to talk about?
I'm waiting to be refueled. I'm just waiting. I'm just like, okay. Hey,
whoa, wait, don't go there.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? Because Gretchen and I have 2 jobs. We have 2 kids together. She's got a career to run. We immediately get right back to what is happening, and there is no time. There is no time.
What is that?
I know what it is.
We make like this. We make love, and she goes, "Got to pick up the kids at school. I got to get to work."
What
Okay,
the heck is
sex, honey, it was good.
Gotta go to soccer practice.
No, this is supposed to happen later on in your relationship.
We've been
You're
married-
still a young
We've been
man.
married a dozen years, and it doesn't matter who, you know, how long you've been going together. When you got 2 kids, you sneak it in when you
You know
can.
what?
Now,
I
you
should-
start
I
out-
shouldn't-
wait, D, let's hear what DC has to say.
No, I've been through all the phases of youth, middle age, and now the ancient years. I mean, it takes a different aspect every time.
Okay, well, we'll break it down for us
To
a
this
little
day?
bit. What is this day? Oh, you want to sleep?
I'll tell
You know what?
Sleep it.
I don't want to. I got to be honest. All the ex-employers, every time I've been late for work, that's why. Just so you know.
You usually run around 3 minutes late for work?
That's it. Now, I want to switch the topic a little bit, guys. What about, what's an annoying thing that women can do right after sex?
Laugh.
Well, you know what, along those lines, Danny, I'm sorry, but along those lines, if she starts, like, giving you tips right away, you know, or you shouldn't have touched me there, you shouldn't have done this sooner, then I think, you know, she should wait for the pointers a little later.
Now, you guys are all young. Have any of you ever made the stupidest mistake of saying, "How was it for you"?
Oh, I will tell you this, because
Never.
I looked at a girl. This is why one of my pet peeves is talking after sex, because I looked at this girl, God, 20 years ago, and I said, "How was it for you?" And she told me. She was like, honest, you went, well, you know what, you can use a little
Listen,
help.
honesty is overrated.
It's overrated.
It's so overrated.
Yes, ma'am, right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Why stop at just one time?
There you go.
Very nice.
All right. Easy for you to say.
Some of us are getting up there in these years. All right, thank you. We'll go right here. Yes, ma'am.
The worst thing that any man can do is turn over and go to sleep afterwards.
Amen.
Do not turn away from the woman afterwards.
It's the worst thing if it's immediate, but you got to say a few things.
Right.
One of that, and then
Don't
that's
immediately
it.
turn over.
Unless you're down in the kitchen
You
scrambling
were
eggs.
telling me earlier about a woman that really aggravated you right after
God.
sex.
You know, because it gets all sweaty and all that, and she would run in the midst of all the sweat to the shower. Right afterwards.
And
Wait,
what's
wait,
wrong
wait.
with that?
I like to marinate. I like to bask in it.
You're saying you have something against cleanliness?
No, I'm just saying.
For me, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you know what? If we roll over right away and go to sleep, that's a good thing because he means he did what he was supposed to do. If I'm still awake, then he needs to go and do it again.
Oh, you're talking about if the lady...
Yeah, the lady, exactly.
You know what? So it's a little flip side of the coin. So you prefer to go to sleep right after?
Yeah, because, I mean, he can go to sleep if I'm tired enough that I want to go to sleep too, but if I'm not tired enough to go to sleep, then he can't go to sleep.
Question for you. What if you want to go to sleep and he doesn't? How are you for that?
That's his problem, see?
There is no justice. Has any man ever done anything after, as you said, doing the deed that has changed your relationship? Think about that. Anybody, anything? No? Doesn't rise? No?
I had a girl go to sleep, because, you know, whatever, but she snored. I mean, big time, heavy, loud, rafter, raking, shaking, baking, snoring.
So? That was
I mean,
bad?
no, because she drooled and she snored and she morphed into this different person.
That's all right,
I
women are
wanted to love her,
humans, too.
but I know, but it was bad, man. You didn't see it.
You went to bed with her.
I'm glad.
It's time for, we're moving along from the It's time for emails. We get a lot of emails, and sometimes you guys write us about stuff we do on the show. Sometimes you write us for advice. Sometimes you just want explanations about our behavior.
That's
Who's
right.
first?
I believe I'm first. I'm going to hand these out.
Thanks,
These are
sir.
kids.
Mine?
Oh, no.
No.
That's okay. Well, whatever. I'll start.
Mario.
This one's from Darcy in Montana, and she writes, "Why is Danny's wave so goofy when he walks on at the beginning of the show?"
What's this young lady's name?
She's saying when you walk on at the beginning of the show, you know how you're all like, "Hi!"
I wave. A wave is nothing more than it's an ancient ritual to show that you are unarmed. It comes from thousands of years ago. That's exactly what I do.
Forget the history. Can we roll the tape? Take a look. This is Danny. As we were. There he is the first
What the heck
time.
is that, man?
Yeah.
That's fine. What?
Yeah. Like you're,
My arms going on.
you're like you're in a beauty parade.
Hey!
That's a medley of waves.
Yeah! That's good.
Why not? Why is this?
I will tell you exactly.
Wait,
why
they're
I wave
never
like that.
ending.
I will tell you why I wave like that. That's when I get home from work, that's how my children wave to me and show me they're excited to see me, and I'm excited to see you. Hi! I love you!
That's a good explanation.
Thank you.
It's very childlike.
Also because I'm a goof.
Question number 2.
Here we go.
Angelique from Massachusetts asks, why does Dick treat Mario and Danny like children, even though they're grown men?
Yeah, what is up
Do you
with
watch
that?
the show?
After you've seen this, is there any question why?
Exactly. Do you watch?
I don't think, what?
No, I don't treat you like children. I never refer to you, well, maybe now and again, but usually I have a piece of tape to prove my point.
Right.
I don't speak of them as children, I speak of them, well, you see. Did you realize when you signed on to do this, you'd be surrounded by 2 idiots?
Well, right. There you go. Good job, Clark. Good job, Wow.
Now, let me say this. First of all, for anybody who thinks it's serious, it's role-playing. We're all contemporaries. I love all of these guys. But it's more fun if I treat them like idiots or say that. And we rise to that occasion.
Dick,
even though Danny is one, we don't know.
I knew that was coming.
But what's funny and the difference between men and women is guys, when we're buddies, you call each other names. Yeah. And Danny and I call each other names that we're not allowed to say on air right now.
No, kid.
But we call each other names. That's just a form of bonding, which is weird, and I know girls think it's silly, but ladies don't do that amongst themselves.
I've got one from Barbara in Indiana, which is a really good question. It is, why was Dorian's shirt so wrinkled? Take a look. Look at this. I know, it was silly. Look at that.
That is a style. Don't have your husband take you out more. That's a style. What are you? Listen now.
That's why I think that Dorian does it. He thinks he's in style, and I think he's in
That was
wrinkles.
a Burberry shirt, and that was happening.
We're gonna pass that later on. All chip in
Okay, I believe we have another one. This is from Chris in Indiana. Writes, Danny, I love the show. Why do you always roll your rings? Is it a sign to your wife? You're meaning your...
I do this a lot during interviews, and the time I noticed this, because I got home, we were interviewing a mother and daughter prostitute team from Las Vegas. And I was doing the whole thing like this, and I got home, my wife started yelling, I saw the show that you were saying, I wish I wasn't married, I wish I wasn't married. And I wasn't. But I was thinking, God, I am so married. Thank goodness I am married. Boy, do I love my wife.
No, I got the killer question of all. Where's the lady who wanted to know why I treat them like juveniles?
Don't encourage
Oh,
him.
now listen to this. This is Yatis in New York. Why does Danny sit so close to Mario on the couch?
I can explain. That's a normal, may I?
Because you love me.
The fact of the matter is that if we are sitting on the couch like normal guys about this far apart, if they try and get a 2-shot close, you don't have a shot. So the director asks us to sit like this. So I sit very close to Mario because I'm professional. I kiss him because I'm hot for him.
I'm glad it wasn't on the list.
Not this time.
I'm glad.
All right, that's all the time we have, but please keep writing.
We love the emails. We love the emails. Okay, now I want to switch topics for a second, gentlemen. A few
Your
weeks
hair
ago,
smells really good, by the way.
Thank you very much. Gotta watch it. Now, a few weeks ago, we had a young lady in our audience that took Danny up on a little challenge.
Nice.
I believe we have a tape of it, so let's take a look.
I'd like you to go, I would say Jimmy tonight, and I'd like you to have a couple of drinks with Jimmy, and then look at me and go, you know what? I have always wanted to have sex with you. Come on. And watch Jimmy jump, too.
Yeah, and Danny. One thing you're not going to hear from Jimmy is Jimmy say, no, it's going to ruin our friendship. It's going to wreck our friendship. Please welcome Michaela. Yeah. Michaela, come on out.
Come on out, Michaela. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming back.
You're a good sport.
You are,
Thank you.
This shirt is smoking, baby.
Okay, have a seat, Michaela.
Here's what happened. You're a good man, Mario. Here's what happened. The theory was, should friends sleep together? And I insist if they're good friends. But the thing is, Michaela said, you know what? None of my friends would. And I said, you're so wrong. Any guy would. Just ask. So did you?
Yes, I did.
And what happened?
What was the question? Explain the scenario.
Okay. I did it hypothetically.
Oh, right there.
No.
Hang on,
But then I just kind of told them, you know, what if one day I was just feeling a little lonely and I went to you for comfort and I needed more than the verbal comfort. So.
Oh, no, Tom, how big was this survey? How many people did you canvass?
About a dozen.
You asked a dozen men to have sex with you.
Well, she initiated it. You initiated it in a hypothetical situation. Now, how many of them, Michaela, said yes, they would?
3.
3 out of 12?
3 out of 12.
So there are 9 liars that you're hanging out with.
I know.
Or she's got...
Everyone's telling calling me, but...
Okay. She's got many gay friends.
No.
But some of them were relatives. They had
Now, gentlemen, one of the yes men is here. Do you?
Who? Where's the yes man?
Ben is over here.
Oh, hey, man. All right.
nicely done, man.
Oh, you got a microphone.
First, let me congratulate you on being an honest man. Do you think it would ruin your friendship if you and Michaela just did it? Just let's do it. Would you guys still be pals afterwards?
Yes, we would.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Don't you think you should give it a try?
Come on, man, say it with conviction.
Wait a minute. The important question is on all three of our minds. Hold on, please. This is the key question. Did you do it?
Oh, Dick.
Did you do it?
No, we didn't.
Were you shocked, Vin, by her question?
No, I said hell yes right away.
You've been friends for a long time?
About 3 years.
So you think there's any chance that you and Ben might get busy?
We're friends.
No, see, that response.
See, it's because those other 9 knew you were kidding, man. And next time, if you want to come back on the show and run another test with me, here's the new test. Don't ask anything. Just make your move and watch all 12. I promise you all. Who agrees that all 12 guys will do it?
Listen, let me ask you a question. I have a question for Michaela. I think you're on the same line. Michaela, so when you asked the other, there's 3. So what did the other guys say? How did
Well, those other guys kind of told me that, you know, we know you, and, you know, we know that you're not that type of girl. So we would try to figure out what's going on first.
See, then that response means they would.
See?
Yeah, they would. That response means that, you didn't really mean it and they don't want to get their feelings hurt.
I think what this really proves, though, aside from the fact that we all know men are dishonest, it also proves that you have very good friends that really want to at least make the appearance of caring about your feelings before sex.
Yeah, exactly.
You're my enemy.
Let me two good questions. First, would it affect your relationship with that friend? And secondly, audience, think about this a minute. Would you sleep with any of your friends? Would it affect your relationship?
Depend on the friend.
Oh,
fair enough.
Would you ever sleep with one of your friends?
I have to say that I think women get more emotionally attached, and guys, it's more of a physical thing. As soon as a guy touches a woman, it's almost like, oh, what is it going to mean? And especially if there's an emotional connection, if there's a friendship emotional connection.
Okay, I made that same point a week ago, and the audience slammed me. The women in the audience were like,
no. Because she is a girl.
But women can say that.
Would you ever sleep with a friend?
No.
Have you?
No.
Right? You know she has.
I know.
Yes, ma'am. Would you ever sleep with a friend? Or do you think you can sleep with a friend?
No, not at all. It would totally ruin the whole entire friendship, because a girl would always come into it going, and then to see the guy with another girls and guys would be like, oh, whatever.
It's just a little fling, you're just buddies, and what's the significance?
I mean, there's plenty of people in the world. Why would you want to ruin the really good friendship? Because when you find a friendship, it's something that you really want to hold on to.
So what you're saying is the risk is too deep, right?
Oh.
Too dangerous.
Yes, definitely.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think if you're going to go there and they're truly a friend, then I think it's a good foundation. If you were friends before, then it could lead into something more serious and could have a successful relationship.
All right, does anybody here think you can, in fact, sleep with a friend? Let me see hands up. Anybody who thinks you can sleep with a friend and get away with it? Well, the guys, thanks, guys. Let's go right here. Yes, ma'am. Stand for me, please.
Well, I just think, like, the bottom line is there's no such thing as a platonic friendship, because
I agree.
Even if it's one-sided, like, somebody wants to. And I think you can get away with it if you trust each other, and it's something where you know you're not using each other, you both care about each other. I think you can walk away from it.
Right,
that's
it's called a
exact
certain kind of buddies.
Right, that's the exact point I was going to make. If you're completely honest about what's going on, 1,000%, it could work.
If you both know what's going on, then no one walks away.
On the flip side of that, I think you're in the minority, because I think women generally go in there with the intentions of, you know what, this is sincerely my friend. It's the man who thinks, you know what, I look at her as my friend, but if the opportunity presents
I'd like to
itself,
see my friend.
Danny, while you jump to the lady over here,
sure.
Michaela, were you surprised by any of the guys who said, yeah, I would?
No.
You'd already zeroed in on them?
Well, some of them I kind of expected it, but the others was kind of, well, you know.
Were you surprised by Ben?
No.
No, you do. Right on, Ben. Right on, Ben. Yes, ma'am.
I think that the guys that did say no were lying or they were gay.
Right.
I think, in defense of my friends, I think they appreciate my friendship enough to tell me what I want to hear. Okay?
Right.
Maybe it is protecting my feelings, but I do believe that they treasure my friendship enough to care about.
Well, having
right?
spoken to you, I would think, and I hate to admit this because I just think all guys are dogs and will sleep with whoever have them. But having spoken to you, you seem nice enough that putting your friendship first might be a worthwhile endeavor. Thank you very much. You're very sweet.
Thank you.
Very, very much. Can I ask one last question before we go? Do you secretly wish that some of them had said yes?
No.
Really?
Hey, they're my friends for a reason.
You got it. That buttons it up.
One of you guys said something. That would be a different.
On that note, I want to give a big thanks to Michaela and Buddy Ben for coming here. Everybody stick around. We've got a lot more show ahead, so stay with us.
Still to come, everyone knows Cindy Margolis from her popular internet photos, and today she's here with the amazing story of her struggles to become a mother. And meet a Brazilian Casanova who wants to sleep with as many American women as possible. The ladies in our audience will have a field day with him.
Hot summer days began with a shocking return from the grave. But what's behind his mysterious reappearance?
Elena.
One man on a mission to uncover the truth.
What does this key mean to you? Screw and everything.
This week, a key to the past will unleash a series of big events yet to come.
If Tony ever gets his hands on that key, our very future will be destroyed.
Days of Our Lives. Weekdays at 1 on NBC Daytime.
We can talk World Cup and World Series.
We can keep in step with what's going on back home.
What can you do together? At Verizon, we make it easy to get together with anyone, anytime with our Timeless International plan. It's just 7 cents to Canada, 9 cents to the UK, only 14 cents to Italy, and 10 cents to anywhere in the US. So you'll save on all your direct dialed calls all the time. Call 1-800-284-0484 to sign up now for only $3 a month. Plus, with Verizon, you'll get everything on one bill, local and long distance. To get the Timeless International plan today, give us a call at 1-800-284-0484 and take advantage of our very competitive rates. Because we see the value of togetherness and what that means to you.
We can finish each other's sentences 6 time zones apart.
Verizon.
They are the skilled few who are sought after for their specialized computer knowledge. They are the graduates of the Chubb Institute. The only thing you need to be one of these professionals is the right training. Once you have that, there are no limits. Call the Chubb Institute now at 1-800-481-6355. I said they were skilled. I didn't say anything about being graceful.
Maria has a really great smile, but she hates being disabled, of course. A lot of people feel that way. It's hard to win your Social Security disability benefits, and very few people win without help. Well, help is here.
We do everything for you. You have enough to worry about.
Call us at 1-800-66-BINDER. We'll tell you right away if we can help, even if other people couldn't. Help is here, and we're America's most successful Social Security disability advocates.
Tomorrow, on the other half, should cheaters come clean?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him?
Plus, witness radical honesty.
When I come in and let you know that I'm going to be going somewhere, you always assume that I want you to go with me.
That's tomorrow on the other half.
All right, ladies, I want you to imagine this one. So you're out on a date with this hot Brazilian guy, right? Things are going great. In fact, this guy could be the man of your dreams, and then you find out you're just one of the 15 women he's trying to have sex with just to promote his book.
That night.
What a bad man. He's a bad man. Well, let's meet that little dreamboat in person. He's the author of Advanced Macking, Anthony Berger. Woo! What up? They hate you, man. Welcome to the show. All right. So let me ask you a question right off the bat. Sleeping with all these women to promote your book, aren't you just kind of a professional slut?
I guess, yeah, but that's the dream of most guys, you know, to be able to sleep with as many women. Exactly. What is macking?
Yeah, help me out there. What's macking?
Well, macking is American slang for picking up women or... In the 80s? No, I'm sorry. No. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so you come to America. How many women have you slept with so far?
182, I think it is, yeah.
All right, very nice. And is that just stateside?
Yeah.
Or is that total? What's your grand total, do you know?
No, that's
182?
total, yeah.
A bit of a tramp, but it's cool.
Is your complete goal in life to sleep with as many women as you can get your hands on?
Right now it is, yeah. And it's a goal of most of the guys, actually.
You know what? I mean, I don't necessarily agree with what you're doing to promote your book, but I got to compliment you on the fact that you don't seem ashamed. And you should be, but you don't seem ashamed. Don't you think there's anything wrong in sleeping with women just to sleep with them and then split?
Well, you know, a lot of the women that I sleep with are actually looking for this, you know. So whenever, you know, I do land a deal like that, you know, it is...
Before we get into all what is macking, tell me, why would it be important for women to want to read this book?
Well, because a lot of the techniques that are laid out in the book are what guys are going to be using to bag them, you know.
So what you're saying is that, yeah, dig that bag. So what you're saying is that this book, if read by a woman, might teach them how to avoid a man like yourself.
Right.
You have no shame, man. You have no shame at all.
Listen. Aren't you teaching men to use women? I mean, they're just the most beautiful, wonderful things ever created. Don't you agree with that?
No.
No, you don't agree with that?
I don't think it's abuse because the women that you're sleeping with, you know, are aware of this.
I was trying to not walk in front of you. They got me. This lady, well, I think you want to yell at this man. Go ahead.
I'm trying to wrap my head around your mindset, dude. And you must hate women somehow. I mean, because you're trying to conquer them. So they're giving something when they give sex to you, so you're taking from them.
All right, well, let me see if I've got the question. Do you, in fact, hate women? Are you a misogynist?
No, that's why I sleep with them, you know, it's because I like them. I love them.
All right, I just want to know this. Have you ever, because you're just trying to bag as many women as possible, you ever slept with women you don't like?
Yeah, it's happened.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, what was the purpose of sleeping with a woman you don't like?
Well, I didn't know that I didn't like them until afterwards.
Yeah, we have some more questions for you, buddy. Say that for me, please. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. Out of all these women that you're sleeping with, do they have low self-esteem, or are they all just incredible sluts?
I wouldn't call any of the women that I have slept with a slut. You know.
You wouldn't call any of the women you slept with ever.
No, I sometimes call them again, you know, and see them again if they're fun.
Sweet. If they're fun. Listen, I'm afraid I don't think they're done with you. So when we come back, Tony, who has just guts of steel, is going to demonstrate his surefire method for getting a woman to go home with him every time. We'll see if it works with one of our audience members. Stick around.
Brought to you by the pure power of Arm & Hammer.
What color are your teeth? Introducing Arm & Hammer Advanced White Toothpaste. It'll safely whiten your teeth with just one tube. Prove it to yourself with our exclusive whitening guide on every package. You can go from here to here. Great tasting Arm & Hammer makes the difference. We guarantee it. So what color are your teeth? Arm & Hammer Advanced White Toothpaste. Whiter teeth, one tube, guaranteed.
You know the clean, natural freshness of clothes dried outdoors? Now you can capture it indoors. Introducing Downy Clean Breeze. Freshness that's released by dropping the Downy ball in as you start the wash. Also in Tide Clean Breeze. The unmistakable line-dried freshness of new Downy Clean Breeze. It touches so much more than clothes.
Heartburn can be brought on by stress or food. For fast relief, get Zantac 75. Zantac quickly blocks the strongest acid trigger for heartburn relief that's gentle anytime. Zantac, the shape of fast heartburn relief anytime.
Raising a child can be a challenge. Providing great tasting nutrition shouldn't be. Introducing Tropicana Healthy Kids. Our first orange juice specially made for healthy bodies, healthy lives, healthy kids.
Join Valley right now during our off-season sale and get a body that's absolutely unforgettable. Call 1-800-FITNESS today and look incredible for just $18 down and only $18 a month, our lowest price of the year. Work out, have fun, and get a body no one will ever forget. Join right now for just $18 down and only $18 a month, our lowest price of the year.
John Walsh is taking daytime talk to a different level.
I want to do the John Walsh Show because I think the time is right. We're going to tackle all kinds of issues, fun issues, tough issues, sensitive issues, but I'm going to try to do it in a different way with some dignity, some integrity. I really hope that people are going to say, I enjoyed it, I'm inspired, it was uplifting, and you know what? I'm going to do something about it.
Talk means more from a man of action. The John Walsh Show.
Coming in September to NBC4.
Self-professed macking expert Anthony Berger, whose book, Advanced Macking, teaches men how to sleep with as many women as possible. Now, before we go on to, and there are a lot of people that want to talk about if this is degrading to women or not, we have a question in the audience I think is just lovely. Would you stand up? Yes. What is your question, please?
Are you letting these women know that they're just one-night stands, or are you leading them on to believe that there's a possibility of a relationship?
That is a good question. I don't tell them that it's going to be just a one-night stand, and at the same time, you know, it isn't just a one-night stand.
So you are leaving all of these broken hearts?
No, because they know that, you know, if they're sleeping with me the first night, you know, they're not going to get too emotionally attached right off the bat.
That's not true. A lot of women do get emotionally attached.
And that's why they slept with you, because they're emotionally attached. Thank you very much.
Well, a lot of them, you know what?
I got a question for you. Why not get to know these women a little bit better before you jump into bed with them?
Well, it's really hard to think when you're just trying to get laid, you know. And then if you do get laid, you know, at the beginning, then you have all the time in the world to actually get to know them and think clearly about it.
What you're saying is that the sex gets rid of all that unnecessary attention.
Right.
And then you can really feel.
I got to see it in action, Dorian. I got to see it in action. We've got a volunteer from our audience. This lovely young lady, Bree. Would you mind standing up? Come on. Wow. How you doing, Bree? Nice to see you. What exactly can Bree do to show us the test, and where should she be?
She could be right here. I'm going to be doing most of the macking.
Yeah, sure. Here comes some of the macking.
Well, the first step is to, you know, to just go up to them and say hi. You know, you shouldn't be using any pickup lines just because, you know, they can detect those from a mile away and, you know, are very...
All right, sincerity is your big virtue. Go ahead, show us.
So, you know, you just say hi. You know, how are you doing?
Mm-hmm. All right, what do you do next?
Well, once you get the conversation started, instead of just talking to them face-to-face, you'd rather be talking to her in her ear.
Okay.
You know, and see,
American women, then no joke.
All right, next, what happens? Let's go. We're at a bar.
And then, yeah, you're holding a drink over here, and one of the techniques is called a boob touch.
The boob touch?
Touch.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
You're not supposed to warn her.
I'm not gonna actually do it on you, but, you know, I'll just demonstrate.
You're not gonna do it on me.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna do it on me.
Let's see the boob touch. Here we go.
Well, while you're whispering to her in her ear, over here, you're trying to reach in, and as you do that, your knuckles accidentally brush against her breast very softly.
What point is there possibly of that? Dude, how often do you get hit right in the face? Last thing, show us how to make this woman go home with you every time, because this I got to see.
Well, you want to split her apart from her friends, you know, so you take her to the other side of the bar.
Kidnap her?
Well, how do you do that?
Come here.
You take her for a drink, you know, or you say, you know, it's too hot in here, too loud, you know, let's go outside, let's go to another bar or a lounge.
All right, just because we're running out of time, let me just run a quick survey. By applause, how many of you would never go home with our friend Anthony? We'll be right back. Nice job.
Is the way to a man's heart through his stomach? We'll find out when our bachelorettes compete to see whose cooking Dorian likes best.
On Passions, a family is faced with a devastating decision.
We would like Cherry to be taken off life support.
Don't do this! Don't let her die!
And fate tore Sheridan and Louise apart. Now, his brother is bringing her home.
I love you more than anything in the world.
This week, the most anticipated reunion in daytime is finally here.
It is you. It's really you.
Sheridan and Louise back together again. Hot Summer Passions. weekdays at 2 on NBC Daytime.
I weigh about what I weighed when I graduated from college. I just don't remember wearing a size 6. It's wonderful.
And I'm usually at the mall once a week shopping for new clothes because I love how everything fits me now.
LA Weight Loss. Summer never looked so good.
Since I've lost my weight, people I've graduated from high school, I can walk by them, and they won't even recognize me.
The LA Weight Loss program is the best thing that I have done for myself in the last 15 years.
LA Weight Loss Centers. Call for your free consultation. 1-800-526-SLIM.
The sun, the sand, the ocean from just $59 on Southeast Airlines. Tampa, St. Pete, Fort Lauderdale from just $59. 1-800-FLY-SEAL. Southeast Airlines. Hurry, call, go to the beaches. Non-stop jet service as low as $59. Seats are limited. Better call now. That's 1-800-FLY-SEAL. Southeast Airlines. Did I say the beach? Tampa, St. Pete, Fort Lauderdale. I know I said from $59. Southeast Airlines. A fare to remember.
I'm Neil Padron, president, with the Magic Coat line from Four Paws Pet Products.
Magic Coat shampoos and conditioners will keep your dog or cat's coat healthy and easy to manage. From tangle removers to flea and tick protection, there's a Magic Coat product that's right for your pet.
Keep your pet looking great with Magic Coat from Four Paws Pet Products. Available at Petland Discounts.
You're looking at one of the hottest kitchens in New York City. No, it's not at a five-star restaurant. It's at the Art Institute of New York City. Here you'll learn the essentials of the culinary arts and train in professional kitchens under the watchful eye of experienced chef instructors. Flexible class schedules are available 5 days a week. The Art Institute of New York City, formerly the New York Restaurant School. 1-800-790-5118. That's 1-800-790-5118.
Okay, loyal other half viewers, we want to hear from you. Tell us what you do like and what you don't like about the show. Just log onto our website at www.theotherhalf.tv.
Are you ready, sir?
Your favorite part right
now? Oh, no. This is definitely my favorite part. It's time for the next round of The Other Single Guy Game. Well, now, yesterday, 5 bachelorettes dressed to impress Dorian, but only 4 made the cut. Now, today we get to the really important...
We're going to see how they cook.
You don't eat.
I don't get to eat?
No, you sit. He got all excited. He thought he was going to eat. No, what's going to happen is, today we're going to learn if the way to a man's heart is really through his stomach with our home cooking challenge.
That's right. Now, Dorian, apparently just Dorian, is going to get to eat. And each lady has prepared her favorite dish for you to sample, my friend. So only 3 of these ladies, though, will be back tomorrow, and you have to eliminate one. That's
now, we have added a little twist. You got a blindfold over there aside from your napkin. Please put the blindfold on.
Put it on real tight.
Don't let me do it. I'll cheat.
No. Don't cheat. Just put it on.
You're going to put it on him so he can't see who's
part of the game.
cooking.
All right, now get it over your eyes. And don't take it off till I tell you to. You got the blindfold on?
No. Put it on right.
No, come on now. All right, let's get started. Here we go.
Let's get started.
Now, here's our first bachelorette. Please come out. Oh, yes, she has something real good in her hand.
We got bachelorette music.
All right.
Very much a gentleman.
My dear, if you just slip in here and put that dish in front of the gentleman. And if you would sit down, please.
That is good.
Make yourself comfy. Tell us about the dish you got there. What is
please.
this?
This is a chicken royale, Dorian. My dad makes this every time he wants to guarantee a smile on my face. It's warm and succulent, and it's dripping in saffron and chili sauces. It's guaranteed to stimulate your mind and your...
No. Would you like would you just give him a little sample? Feed him like a baby. I'll tell you when to open your mouth, Chief, all right? Give me your bib here. All right. Feed him. Get that fork right to the back of your head. All right, here you go.
Okay.
Okay, 1 bite. There you go.
Okay.
All right, that's very nice of you.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, bachelorette number 1.
Thank you, my dear, very, very much.
Thank you very much. Now, let's bring out our next bachelorette. Come on out, bachelorette number 2.
All right. This is going to look good. Let me see what this is. Okay, let's step right down this way. Oh, I love this. All right, my dear. You can tell this woman is a chef.
That's right.
Yes, she is. Yeah. All right, now, Let me do this
What did
again.
you bring, Bachelorette number 2? Tell us about what you brought.
You know, I said dinners, forget all that. It's more meaningful if you and I chop the veggies and stir the pots together.
All right, you want to give me a little taste of this?
Yeah, I decided to offer you a piece of me and what I have to offer.
Ooh.
And that is balance.
Oh, wow.
It's sweet and nutty and good for you.
Oh, my dear, thank you very much.
Bachelorette
If you'd
number.
step right over
You're
here.
getting a little creative right there.
All right,
All
let's
right, put that over here. I need
bring
to put that over
bring
here.
out number 3.
All right, let's go to Bachelorette number 3, please. For goodness sake, Dick. Okay, go
You're
on.
eating the food. Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse me.
Food all
There
in
you
my
go.
teeth.
Mario's
All right.
eating the food. All right, now cover up. Get your napkin up here.
What did you make there, Bachelorette number 3?
I have shrimp and chicken pasta jambalaya.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And we have the shrimp because I love seafood. Chicken, I can eat chicken anytime.
Me too. Okay, pop it
it's
in his mouth
Full
now.
of flavor, just like me.
Open your mouth, bro. Open your mouth. There you go.
Go slurpy slurp.
There you go. All right,
Okay,
Bachelorette
thank
number
you,
3,
my dear,
thank you
very,
very much.
So we got 1, 2, 3.
We bring out another next Bachelorette, please.
One
come
more
on out.
time.
Come on out.
Bachelorette number 4. Okay. You'll step right in here, please. All right. Sit yourself down. Put the food down.
Gosh.
And now you're going to feed
Tell us about your dish, please, Bachelorette number 4.
Okay. I decided to make you dessert because I love dessert and anything with whipped cream. And it's sweet and warm. It's peach pie.
Ooh.
And I chose that because it's sweet and warm, just like me.
Oh, sweet. Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay. Well, give me a little taste now.
Okay, if you like that.
Mmm. Mario, this is at my end of the table. But this is a little sloppy now. Be careful. Here we go. Uh-huh.
Big.
Down that.
Wow. He's going to choke. We have any water?
No, we don't prepare for that sort of thing. Thank you, my dear, very much.
Number 4. Okay.
Let's step over there.
Now, we have to take a little break. Dick, for God's sake. But when we come back, we're going to find out whose cooking just wasn't hot enough for Dorian. We'll be right back.
The day they do for themselves is the day you know you're doing just fine. Introducing Tropicana Healthy Kids, our first orange juice specially made to help all kids be healthy kids.
Take care of your future now with new Bayer Women's Aspirin Plus Calcium. Calcium for your bones, aspirin for your heart. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen and ask about new Bayer Women's.
Geico's always been about savings, but he really brought customer service to a whole new level.
We settle a ton of claims in under 48 hours.
Guaranteed claim repairs? That was his idea.
Customer satisfaction is at an all-time high,
You know what he represents? A commitment to excellence.
and he deserves this award.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Brace yourself. You've never experienced the awesome power packed into Listerine Pocket Pack strips. Each tiny strip dissolves instantly, killing germs to leave your mouth feeling so clean, you'll wonder how we did it. Cool Mint Listerine Pocket Packs. Kill the germs, heal the clean.
Hey, Arbor Mist. Great idea.
Not so fast, guy. Yeah, what have you done for us lately?
An Arbor Mist for that? From Arbor Mist, Melon White Zinfandel. Great tasting wine, a splash of fruit.
Oh, my. Now that deserves an Arbor Mist.
Can't resist the mist.
It's hot. I need water. Okay. Before the break, single guy Dorian tasted our 4 bachelorettes' favorite dishes. Now, he has to eliminate one. He's blindfolded, so his choice is based solely on her cooking. Now, Dorian has 4 unique flavors to choose from, but he can only pick 3. So, Dorian, which 3 dishes have you chosen there?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I chose dish number 2.
Number 2.
Just dish number 3.
Okay.
And
3.
dish number 4.
Number 4. You have eliminated number 1. All right.
Dorian, it's time to see which bachelorette you have eliminated, my friend.
I'm not taking this
We
off.
need a drum roll.
We need a drum roll, that's right.
Drum roll. All right, she's right over to your right. Right over, no, right.
To your right.
Take your blindfold
off. Remove your blindfold.
Right over here. Oh, would you like to say anything?
Man.
The only reason I have a weird eccentricity, the only reason based solely on cooking is because I like my meat bold and spicy and hot and burning and make me sweat.
He's complaining it's burning his mouth.
No, it wasn't. It was sweet to me.
It was? Oh, you got a hot tongue then. All right. You know, like that.
It was phenomenal.
Mary, Danny's waiting for you. Would you step off and go check in with him?
I think your cooking's phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you very much.
Oh, man. That's really funny. You think, oh, this is hot.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
How you doing? Come here.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's based solely on your cooking. How do you feel right now?
I guess maybe a little hotter next time.
Maybe a little hotter next time?
Yeah.
All right, good for you. Well, I was rooting for you the entire time.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
fun.
All right,
Okay.
we'll be right back. Wow.
We'll see the 3 remaining bachelorettes here tomorrow, where Dorian will finally have the chance to talk to each lady one-on-one. But next, she's a gorgeous pinup with an amazing story about her struggle to become a first-time mom. Cindy Margolis, next.
Knows what tomorrow brings. In a world, few hearts survive. Oh, love lifts us up where we belong.
Introducing Life Moments, the new show that's uplifting daytime television.
Mountain high.
Coming this fall.
Love lifts us up where we I'm big enough to ride the ride. I'm big enough to splash down the rapids. I'm big enough to hug a furry friend.
They grow up so fast, but they're only young once. Sesame Place, like no place else.
Get 2 days of fun for the price of 1 with Elmo's Passport. Go to sesameplace.com for tickets and visit all the places in our neighborhood.
My dad says Poland Spring may have the best tasting water on earth. My mom says that's because it's natural spring water from deep in the woods of Maine. Dad says home delivery is real convenient. Now we never run out. Mom says the new bottle is real convenient. She says the built-in handle makes it a cinch to put up.
Home delivery of Poland Spring is convenient and affordable, and you don't have to be home. We'll leave the bottles where you tell us to.
My dad says Poland Spring is naturally pure spring water. Mom says that means it doesn't have stuff like lead or chlorine or other additives.
Why not enjoy the convenience of having Poland Spring delivered right to your home? Let us do the lugging. Call now, 800-759-9460. Take advantage of this special offer. 48 Sport Pack bottles free when you start home delivery. That's 800-759-9460. Have your credit card ready. 759-9460. Poland Spring. What it means to be from Maine.
Chew Trident White. Smile brighter.
Our next guest is one of the hottest ladies online and in person, and her sexy image is downloaded almost constantly. Well, now, she's pregnant with her first child thanks to in vitro fertilization, or IVF. Please welcome the beautiful and talented Cindy Margolis. And joining her, also joining us is Cindy's doctor, Dr. Ben Ozier. Hi, doctor. How are you?
Hi.
So, Cindy,
Can you believe she's a doctor?
I know.
Look at her.
I thought she was one of our models that we usually have on the
Now, is
event.
she responsible for all of this? She put this all together?
I owe everything to her. I owe my little precious boy to Dr. Benazer.
Oh, look at this. So how
I
far
do.
am I
I owe
right?
everything. I'm 33 weeks today.
Okay, what does that mean in man speak? How many months?
A little over 8 months.
Wow, so you're ready to go.
I'm ready right
Oh,
now. I could go if you better.
This is the thing that
I don't know about the first row. You know, it could happen anytime.
we could have a first for television. No, has it been easy pregnancy?
The pregnancy hasn't been so easy, but I can't complain because I'm so happy to be here. And it took us a couple years struggling, and now, you know, women out there who have struggled with this, every month you get the pregnancy test, and you're like, please be positive, and when it's not, it's so disappointing. So, you know, for the 2 years it took us to get here, I can't complain with the morning sickness, you know, the throwing up, all that fun stuff. No, I can't really. I'm so happy.
And why did you finally, you and your husband, decide to go in vitro?
It was after 2 years of trying. You know, we got married and we thought, I want to get pregnant on our honeymoon. And, you know, it's very disappointing. A lot of women out there, you have to deal with self-esteem issues, and you think it's your fault. You feel like a failure. That, why is everyone else getting pregnant and I'm not? So finally we decided to seek out the advice, fertility specialist, Dr. Benazer. And we, you know, all the options, there's so many options, and we researched everything. And when we finally went and talked to Dr. Benazer, IVF was the best option for us.
Now, this brings up the question, doctor. How long do you wait? I've known friends that have waited a long time. Some jump right into it. What's the proper time?
The proper time really is going to depend on the woman's age and on the history that the couple has. So in general, we tell couples that are young couples where we feel that, you know, if your history as a woman, you know you're young, under 35, that you don't have terrible pains with your periods, you haven't had any surgery, so you know that you're fairly low risk. And so under 35, we generally say 9 months to a year, try to get pregnant and then seek help. If you're a woman who's older than 35, it's better to do that sooner.
So, Cindy, when you would try and hope to be pregnant and then you wouldn't be, obviously there's a disappointment, did that take any kind of toll on your relationship with your husband?
Thank goodness I have a very supportive husband, and it's so important if you're a couple, a married couple, and want to have children and opt to go for IVF or gift, what we also did, that you have the support, because you have to get shots every day. It's very hard, and it's not only, you know, physically hard, it's emotionally hard.
And then did you think of any other options along the way?
Well, the last time I went through it 3 times, and the 4th time it worked, we had already started adoption procedures. Because I said, this is my last time, you know, you get a shot in your tush every day, and you gain 15 pounds each cycle.
It must be really tough for you as a woman who has, you know, made her fortune and her career as being a beautiful, svelte model in a bathing suit. Was the weight gain tough?
You know, I just wanted to be a mother so bad. If I gained 100 pounds, I already gained 50 on my pregnancy, so I'm like, I don't care, I just want my baby. But when you didn't become pregnant, you cycle, when I would gain the 15 pounds, and yeah, I took the shots, and I did all this, and I gained 15 pounds.
Did it work right away? When you finally were taking the shots, did it work out first try?
No, it didn't. It took us 4
But
tries.
doctor, that brings up the question for anybody. Do they get discouraged? I've known people have tried it over and over. Is that common?
The success rate in general is about 50%, which means that half the couples will have to do it more than once. And like Cindy was saying, it's very important to have the support of your partner and the support of your doctor, and to keep the group really together.
And it's not an inexpensive procedure, is it? I mean,
No.
this is also, aside from your time and your emotions, this can be people's life savings, correct?
Yeah.
What's it cost?
An IVF procedure probably costs in the neighborhood of $10,000
Wow.
for all treatment.
You know, but if you get a baby at the end, there's a real good investment.
Is this a common situation with couples? Infertility?
Well, infertility affects 15% of reproductive age couples, so that would be couples from 18 to 40 years old or 44 years old. So 15% is quite a large number.
Well, thank you, doctor. And if you guys stick around, we will have much more with Cindy and Dr. Benazer when we come back. Stay with us. Thank you.
What happened when 2 boys faced these 3 men?
Let's just go have a fair fight. How much do you weigh?
300 pounds. 135.
Judge Judy.
No, we didn't mean for that to happen. All we meant was to go there and have a fair fight.
Today at 4, only on NBC4.
Friendship is natural. Friendship is healthy. Friendship is satisfying. But above all, friendship is delicious, all-natural cottage cheese. Friendship, what could be more natural?
We can talk World Cup and World Series.
We can keep in step with what's going on back home.
What can you do together? At Verizon, we make it easy to get together with anyone, anytime with our Timeless International plan. It's just 7 cents to Canada, 9 cents to the UK, only 14 cents to Italy, and 10 cents to anywhere in the US. So you'll save on all your direct dialed calls all the time. Call 1-800-284-0484 to sign up now for only $3 a month. Plus, with Verizon, you'll get everything on one bill, local and long distance. To get the Timeless International plan today, give us a call at 1-800-284-0484 and take advantage of our very competitive rates. Because we see the value of togetherness and what that means to you.
We can finish each other's sentences 6 time zones apart.
Verizon.
Today at 6, is there something fishy in the water?
First it was crabs, then a warning for freshwater fish. What could be next for fishermen in New Jersey and New York? I'm Brian Thompson. I'll have that story.
Today at 6 on News Channel 4.
Closed captioning provided by...
When it comes to brake service, trust Meineke. I do. Now get 50% off lifetime pads and shoes. Meineke, you won't pay a lot, but you'll get a lot.
Fact, a foul hamper can knock your socks off. Fact, Lysol spray kills 99.9% of odor-causing germs. Life demands Lysol, that's a fact.
Don't let a cold sore embarrass you. Next time, use Herpes NL, real medicine with dimethicone, lysine, and SPF 36 to help prevent cold sores. Herpes NL, real relief from real medicine.
All right, we're back with Internet superstar and now mom-to-be, Cindy Margolis, and Dr. Benazir. What's your first name? Snooney?
Snooney, yes.
Snooney.
That's cool.
All right, now.
Thank you.
Yeah, suddenly occurred to me, maybe there are people out there that don't know what we're talking about. Can you briefly explain the process?
Absolutely. In vitro fertilization is simply when we take a woman's eggs, put it together with her husband's sperm, create a little embryo in the laboratory, and put the embryo back into her womb, the uterus, and an embryo will start to grow.
That's
Yeah, and then you have a normal pregnancy just like if you conceive naturally.
You know, I'm sure the fine doctor explained to you the possibility that this would not work. Were you scared about the idea of failure at this?
The first time it didn't work was devastating. So, because you put all your hopes, no, finally I found this miracle cure,
Right.
and when it didn't work, the first time was devastating, of course, the second time, third time, but I just said this fourth time I'm going for it, and it was actually, Dr. Benazir has a procedure where she combines IVF and GIFT, and that was actually what got me pregnant.
Is this, I'm sorry, go ahead.
GIFT is
Is a procedure where we take the egg and rather than put it in this with the sperm in the laboratory, we put the two in the tube within the woman's body. Wow. So, and we do that in conjunction with that little embryo that I told you how we would put together. So now you have 2 chances to get pregnant with the woman's tubes and from the
Doctor,
procedure.
this sounds to those of us who don't know anything about what you do very complicated. Is it dangerous?
It's not dangerous if it's done properly, which is why it's important that you go somewhere that we know how to do the procedure. We do it often, and we do it well.
It's absolutely amazing. Both of you are really amazing women. I'm really impressed.
Oh,
thank you so much for being on the show, and thank you, Doctor.
It's our pleasure.
Listen, our best,
Thank
of course, to Cindy, and hopefully she'll have a nice, easy delivery and a beautiful, healthy baby. Thanks, and thanks to Dr. Benazir. For more information on the doctor in vitro fertilization, check out our website.